Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video would be a first impression video, and in today's video I would be sharing my first impression about this beautiful Mars eyeshadow palette. Now I haven't used this particular eyeshadow palette before, or for that particular matter I haven't actually used any of the Mars products before. This eyeshadow palette would be my first product that I would be trying from Mars Cosmetics. Now this particular brand is actually available on Amazon and it is really affordable. For example, this particular 15 color eyeshadow palette just retails for 299 rupees, and looking at the color scheme and the sort of packaging that they look pretty similar to Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow palettes. Now because I haven't used this palette or any other product from Mars Cosmetics before, so I can't actually comment on the fact that whether the formulation of these eyeshadow palettes are similar to the Makeup Revolution ones or not. But in today's video we are going to find that out. I would not only be talking about how the pigmentation of this particular eyeshadow palette looks like, but I would also be creating an eyeshadow look using this particular palette. Now festive season is almost here. We have Navratris, Diwali is there, Karwa Chauth is there, and most of us do like to have affordable options as far as the colored eyeshadow palettes are concerned. This particular eyeshadow palette works nicely, so I think that 15 colors for 299 rupees would definitely a bargain. I am sitting right in front of you without any makeup because I would be doing my makeup from scratch, and I would be using this eyeshadow palette to create my eyeshadow look. Now before going into the actual makeup tutorial, let's talk about the packaging first. Now this is how the palette looks like for 299 rupees. I'm really surprised that this particular eyeshadow palette does have an outer packaging also. Like what you can see right now is actually the outer box of this eyeshadow palette, and the details about the ingredients and what is this eyeshadow palette, the MRP, the manufacturing and the expiry date, all of it is actually mentioned on the back of the packaging right here. And from the front you can see the colors of the palette right here through a little window. Now I'll just quickly open this palette and see how the colors look like. So this is how the palette looks like. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? I love the color selection on this palette, and the packaging actually does seems okay. I won't say that it is the most sturdy packaging that I've seen, but it is not very flimsy also. The details about the ingredients are also mentioned on the back of the actual palette, and it also contains the manufacturing date and the expiry date as well. Now the expiry date of this particular eyeshadow palette is like 5 years, and so you do have 5 years to use all the beautiful colors that are available in this palette. So this is how all the colors look like. I'll just first quickly swatch a few of them for you here before actually giving you the hand swatches of all the 15 colors. This particular palette actually contains a few mattes and a few shimmery shades, and I'll just randomly swatch 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So this particular brown is actually a matte, and I'll just swatch this one. Okay, it does seem very pigmented. The second color I would swatch is actually this white, because whites are usually powdery, and okay, this is again very beautiful and it doesn't seem very powdery. I'll just try it on my lids and then see. And for my shimmery shades, I would actually just swatch these 2 particular colors, which I would be using for my eyeshadow look. Okay, so this is how all the 4 colors look like. When swatched on back of my hand, this is how the colors swatch. These colors do seem very pigmented, but as I can see, this particular brown, the matte brown actually seems a little bit powdery, but I'll actually have to test it on my eyes to let you know whether these are actually powdery or not. But the shimmers do seem fine. These shimmers are not very pigmented, but they do look beautiful. Now I'll just quickly swatch all the 15 colors on my hand for you, and then we'll go into the makeup tutorial. have seen how all the 15 colors in this particular eyeshadow palette looks like. Amongst all these 15 colors, this particular yellow is the one which is not as pigmented as some of the other colors in the palette, and it is a little bit powdery also. Now I would just start doing my makeup, and I would be using this particular eyeshadow palette for doing my eye makeup. I have just zoomed you guys a little bit in so that you are able to see the makeup process a little bit better. I have nothing on my face. I have just washed my face. For my moisturizer, I would be using this particular Dot & Key moisturizer and would just apply it with my hands. Now for my base, I would be using this Bobbi Brown's Vitamin Enrich base, and I would just take a little bit of this on my beauty blender and just apply it all over my face, especially on my nose area. Now for my foundation, I would be using this K-Beauty foundation, and I am in the shade 125Y medium. I would just take a little bit of foundation on the back of my sponge and just dot it all over my face and just blend it using the beauty blender. For my concealer, I am using this Maybelline's Fit Me concealer, and I am in the shade medium. I'll just apply a little bit of concealer around my eyes, a little bit around my nose, and a little bit on my forehead as well. And I would again blend this using my beauty blender. Now to give my face a little bit of color, I would use my brush and my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I will just lightly bronze my face. If you are into heavy contouring, you can certainly do that as well, but I would just be bronzing my face for this look. Now when I'm satisfied with how my bronzer looks like, I would just quickly apply some blush. You can apply whatever kind of blush you want, but for this particular look, I would be using this Physicians Formula's Happy Booster blush. I'm not too sure actually whether the brand still makes this blush or not, but I absolutely love the way this blush looks like. See how beautiful the packaging is, and it gives a different kind of a glow to the face. So I would just take this blush on my brush, tap out the excess, and just apply it. I am doing my face makeup before doing my eyes, but if you're not sure about the fallout of some particular eyeshadow palette, I would suggest you doing your eye makeup before doing your face makeup. And actually that is what I should have done, because I am not sure how would the Mars eyeshadow palette turn out, but this is how I usually do my makeup, and that is how I am doing it in this video too. Now I'm actually done with applying my blush, and before going into my highlighter, I would just start doing my eye primer today. I would be using this particular primer from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is their Lemonade eye primer. I have again had this primer for quite a while now, and I honestly do not like the way it performs for me, but because I've invested so much money in this particular primer, I feel obliged to actually finish this particular one. So this is what I would be using on my eyelids today as a primer. I'll just take a little bit of primer on my finger and just apply it on my lids. Now while the primer is setting itself, I would just take my eyebrow pencil and would quickly do my brows. My brows are done now, and now I would just start using this beautiful eyeshadow palette on my eyes. Now because this particular eyeshadow palette doesn't actually have a matte color that I can set my eye base with, so I would just take this white color and very lightly tap off the excess and just apply the color all over my lid so that my eye base is completely set. So far the color is not powdery, and it is actually blending very nicely. And just to let you know, I'm not using a very fancy brush right now. I am just using a generic brush that I bought from Amazon for a very affordable price range. If you are looking for affordable price range brushes, then I would link these ones or maybe some similar ones in the description box down below. And now after setting my eyelids, I would just use the same brush, and I think I would go in with this particular color from the palette, and use this color as my crease color. Tapping off the excess, very lightly applying the color on my lids. The color is gliding very smoothly, and it is actually blending very nicely with the white that I applied previously. Now after applying the color on both my lids, this is how the color looks like. The color is beautiful. It blends beautifully. It is very easy to work with. It is actually buildable, and you can build the color as intense or as light you want. For example, I have just built the color a little bit more on the corner section of my eyes as compared to this particular area, and it blends beautifully in both the cases. Now to give a little bit more depth to the look, I would take this color on my PAC 203 and apply it on my outer V. Now even this is a very beautiful color, and I just feel like leaving the look just like that and just apply some white shimmer on my lids, but that is not what I'll be doing today, because there is no white shimmer in this palette. So I would just go on with my initial plan and would apply the blues and the purples from the palette. But this is how both the colors blended together looks like. This particular color is actually a little bit powdery as compared to the previous one. Like you can see the powder right here, but it works great. All you have to do is just tap off the excess and apply the color on the areas you actually want to apply. Now to just quickly blend my outer crease, I would just take this particular color on my PAC 103 very lightly. The colors are very pigmented, by the way. I've just dipped the brush a little bit and you can see the pigment. I'll just tap off the excess. Oh, all of it actually went in the excess part, but I'll just take a little bit of this color and just apply it on my outer crease, blending the first color. You can completely skip this step, but I wanted to do this step because I want to try as many colors that are possible in my eyeshadow look, so that I can talk to you guys about most of the colors that are present in this particular eyeshadow palette. So yes, the blending is actually done. Now I would just quickly cut my crease using my Maybelline concealer, and I am done cutting my crease, and I've like applied concealer way too higher, so I have a lot of area to work with right now. So now I'll take my flat brush and take this beautiful shimmery purple from the palette and would apply this on the outer section of my eye. Not too sure whether the color is working best with the brush or not. It's not actually coming the way I expected to. So I'll just try and use my finger instead and just apply the color with my finger. Problem with applying with fingers is that the cut crease is not very clear. I would say it's not very precise if you use your finger, but if the colors are working best like this, I think this is the best way to work with these. So I'll just use my finger then and very carefully apply the color. Okay, so even if with my fingers the color is not actually turning out to be the way I want it to, but I'm just trying and layering the color as much as I can. There's a little bit of fallout as well, and after applying almost 3 layers, this is how the color looks like. After applying the color on both of my lids, this is how the eye looks like. I was expecting a little more brightness from this color, and so I am honestly a little bit disappointed with it. But again, I do have high expectations with this particular blue, which I would be applying in the inner section of my lid. I would just actually use my pinky finger for that. I'm not using a brush again. This color actually seems way more pigmented than the previous one. So I'll just take this on my finger and tap it on my lids. Oh yes, it is actually way more pigmented than I expected to be. So I'll actually skip my finger and I'll go with the brush, because I do not think that I'll be able to handle it with my finger. So I have taken my Sigma brush, and now I'll be applying this color very precisely in the inner section of my lid. I am really happy with the way this color looks like. Okay, so this is how the color is looking like. I just need a little bit more time to blend both the colors together, and maybe I would have to blend the outer V as well, but for now I am loving the way this color looks. I'll just repeat the process on the other eye as well. This is how the color looks like on both the eyes. I would like to say one thing about this particular color, like you can use your brush for this color, but the pigmentation would not be as bright or as glittery as you would want it to be. I would suggest packing on the pigment using your finger and then just giving it a precise look using your brush, and that is what I've done on both my eyes, and this is how the eyeshadow looks right now. I'll just again quickly take my flat brush and blend the two colors together. The colors in this palette actually works really good with each other, and that is why they are really easy to blend to. Now again, I'll take the darker color on my brush, apply it a little bit more on the outer V. Now for my lower lash line, I would again take this darker color and apply it on the outer section of my lower lash line, just to make everything look blended together. And on the same brush, I would again take this blue and apply it in the inner section of my lower lash line. This blue would not be as bright as the blue on the lids because I am using my brush for this, but it would definitely give the beautiful color. This is how all the colors look together. Now to complete the look, we will just go in with this beautiful highlighter from Kay Beauty, and this is in the shade Rosy Dew. Just take a little bit of highlighter on my brush, apply it on the high points of my cheeks. See how beautiful the highlighter is on the bridge of my nose, and I would apply the same highlighter as my brow bone highlighter as well. Go with a little bit of highlighter on my nose as well, and if you want your look to be too extra for the festive season, you can apply the same highlighter in your tear duct as well. So after applying the highlighter, this is how the eyes looks right now. And now to complete the eye look, I would apply some liner, some kajal, and maybe some false lashes as well, along with the lipstick. So for my eyeliner, I would be using this sugar eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. I have been using this eyeliner non-stop since the day I've actually bought this, and this is the third time that I have repurchased this eyeliner. That is how much I love this liner. Now I'll just quickly apply it. I will just stop talking while apply the liner because I'm not very good at it. So I'll just quickly do that. Now after applying the eyeliner, I would take this Kay Beauty Kajal and apply it in my waterline. Now to complete the look, I would be applying some mascara, and for mascara today I am using this Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. All the products that I am using in this video would be linked down in the description box. So if you're interested in any of the particular product, you can check out the description box. This is how the final eye makeup looks like. If you're feeling a little extra, you can go on and pop on some eyelashes, but I am not going to do that for this video. I am happy with the way my eyes currently look right now. Now to finally complete the look, all I am left with is applying my lipstick, and for my lipstick I would be using this Huda Beauty's Bullet lipstick in the shade Honeymoon today. It is a beautiful color and it goes really well with loud eye makeups because that is how subtle the color is. So I'll just quickly apply this, and then we'll talk about my final impression about this beautiful Mars eyeshadow palette. Now you have seen how I created this beautiful looking blue and purple eyeshadow look using this particular palette, which retails for just 299 rupees. Now on to my final thoughts about this palette. I have used 4-5 shades from this palette, and I absolutely love how all the shades blend and how all the shades look like. The shimmery shades in this palette are not as pigmented as I expect them to be, but they do work really well if you use your fingers and not the brush. And the matte eyeshadows are beautiful. They blend very nicely. They are a little bit powdery, but you can always tap on the excess from the brush and they do not actually transfer on the face. As you have already seen that I did my face makeup before actually doing my eye makeup, and there was no fallout whatsoever, and I didn't have to do any sort of touch up for my face after using this palette. So yes, for me this is a must have palette, specifically for the price range of just 299 rupees. I love how all the colors performed. I love how all of them blended nicely together, and they do have a beautiful pigmentation as well. If you are interested in buying this particular palette, then I would link this palette in the description box down below, and you can easily buy it from Amazon. Now after using and loving this palette, I am really excited to try more products from Mars Cosmetics. So you can expect few more videos related to Mars Cosmetics in the upcoming months. Do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this particular eye look, and what you think about this beautiful 299 rupees palette from Mars Cosmetics. If you are interested in seeing more festive related eyeshadow looks or makeup looks on my channel, then do let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you have any particular request regarding some color combinations that you would like to see on the lids, then also do let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to create more colorful looks for you guys. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked today's video. If you liked today's video, then do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Namaste.